EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina, we present live opening round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Kevin Streelman is your leader. He's off to a good start at 6 under. This is a good opening hole here at Quail Hollow. It's a sharp dogleg to the right. You want to land it beyond the dogleg to that sort of elevated landing zone. From there, you have a much better chance to attack what is a long and narrow green. Good luck. This one started up the right side.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole. Okay, that's acceptable there. 14 feet to the hole. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Now to the second hole, the par 4. And Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left. And those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. No use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill.
Round 1 here at Quail Hollow. We last saw this course during the President's Cup. The United States beating the feisty international team 17.5 to 12.5 for their 9th straight win in that competition. But Frank, let's talk about the golf course. What are players going to have to do to handle Quail Hollow this week?
Well, Rich, I'm going to have a shot back at you, Rich. Why you got to bring up the internationals losing another President's Cup? But anyway, back.
I loved how they played, Frank. But they really fought hard.
Well, that's a very condescending remark. But back to the golf course, because that's the question at hand. I really do love what's being done. Or Quail Hollow's evolved from really what it was in the 60s. Golf course has sort of got this bigger landscape, bigger presentation. And really, it stretches every part of your game. You have to be long enough, that's for sure. You have to be bold enough. And especially, you have to finish your round, because the green mile gets anybody's attention.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Yeah, he needed to play it out a little bit further, and he also needed to hit it just a little harder.
That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at 1 over. Well, from the tee, you can see plainly what you need to do, or in this case, not do. You don't want to hit it in that fairway bunker in the landing zone here at this 483-yard hole. It is the par 4 third. This one starting a little bit left.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Left himself with 155, ball in the right rough, but still has a chance to get close with a nice shot to this hole cut left side.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship, this fourth hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area over here where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. Here's another really good par 4. 449-yard fifth. And what's crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area right at the dogleg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good punt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at even par. Now to the longest par 3 of the golf course. It is the 6th, 249 yards. Does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky, and it can easily come up short.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at level par. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7th. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side, presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, and you have a good chance to get home in 2. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
That is a good bunker play right there. Just a few feet left for a 4. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help, but even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered, and that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green. It's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off.
And that will do just fine. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
Nobody's happy after that shot. Oh, I mean, that was one up from disastrous, really.
A look here at birdie.
And he couldn't ask for a better setup from this distance. Just slightly uphill, something on the right edge could go in.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. From a drivable par 4 to a long par 4. We finished the outward 9 with a 505-yard ninth. Avoid the fairway bunker on the right, and you'll have a good look at a green flanked by 2 bunkers. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
And that's a good approach shot, too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
This is a 13-footer. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Beginning the inward half now with a par 5 10th. It's not quite 600 yards, but it is close. It's a pretty good hole, Frank.
It is. The only thing really in the player's favour is it plays downhill, so not quite its full yardage. Avoid that bunker on the left. Will give you a chance to go for this par 5 and 2. But also look down there. If you look very, very closely on the left side, just short of this bunker, is a nice layout bunker. Can't reach? Avoid that.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 in 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Shot after shot. More evidence there with that beautiful touch.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off a back 9. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. His par 4 11th at 462 yards with a slight dogleg to the left is all about positioning. And with one good tee shot, carry the corner, avoid that bunker right at the elbow, you're going to be able to attack and maybe walk off with a birdie 3.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. So that brushed into a par here at 11, and he'll stay at -3. Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or miss with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Second shot, good look at the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and a chance at birdie is yours. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the par 4 14th. It's only 344 yards. Not long by today's standards. But Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of this green. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on this green. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. 5 feet now for birdie. Now that's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. It doglegs to the left. And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdie's at 14 and 15. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. Now to the 16th hole. It is a better than 500-yard par 4, and it begins what they call the Green Mile. It is as tough a finishing stretch as you will find anywhere in golf.
And it's also beautiful to the eye when you stand on that 16th tee. It does play downhill nearly 10 yards. So that bunker on the right side is 320. Take away the 10, so it's about 310 to carry. If you can take that line, you will choose so much off this hole. And then the second shot also is a little down breeze and it has like an infinity edge. You can't see the back of this green. What a great way to start the Green Mile.
While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Nope, that didn't quite turn as much as he'd hoped.
Yeah, just didn't play enough break there, and it comes up short.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 5 under. Next up is Quail Hollow's signature hole, the 190-yard par 3 17. Tee shot playing almost entirely over water to a peninsula green. The bunker on the right collects many bailout tee shots, inviting disaster with a poorly executed explosion shot. A tester, to say the least. This is heading left, and it may need to stop quickly. Probably scared off by the water, and with good reason, as that is safe, but in the rough. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Here we go, the par 4 18th, the final 494 yards of this Green Mile, and it is no walk in the park, is it, Frank?
No, and the decision you have to make on the tee as well, Rich. You can see the stream all the way down the left side, plus the bunker on the right. So the decision is, do I hit 3-wood or something just short of the bunker, around 290 yards, or do I have a club that can go 320 to the narrowest part of the fairway? So, fairway, longer shot, risk, shorter shot, your decision.
Looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
124 yards to the front portion of the green. 136 all the way to the hole. Pin just on. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
And this ball not quite going to get there. It'll come up a bit short and on the fringe. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will be an opening round 66. That's some good playing. This a good position to be in after day one for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from picturesque Quail Hollow, live second-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Kevin Streelman is your leader. He's at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Ball wasn't sitting too bad, rough not too long. Good decision on the flop shot. More importantly, well played.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Now to the second hole, the par 4. And Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one dog legs to the left. And those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. No use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill. Somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage. Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Tough to see any break in this, maybe slightly to the right. Putting back up the hill, so gotta keep up the speed.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And on the heels of yesterday's 66, he'll get it to 1 under par for his round today.
Start of this golf course, Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots. T2 green, third is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straightaway par 4 with just one bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided. But then the second shot's played downhill. But it's right there in front of you.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain one shot back. Here now at our first par 3 at Quail Hollow, the 167-yard fourth. Cover the 3 bunkers guarding the front, hold that green, and you'll be putting for birdie. That one safely on the putting surface. Now this for birdie.
And this has just got a little bit of turn in it, but you got to be careful not to overread it.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at 6 under par.
Back to another par 4, the 5th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill, which it should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put one bunker on the left side, as you can see, that is about 330 yards to get past it. And those 2 bunkers on the right. So what was a wide fairway has all of a sudden shrunk down to the position exactly where you want to hit it.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. I like the looks of this one.
Took the risk, flew the ball all the way back to the back of the green there. This is a great shot.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. And he's going to move to 7 under par, 2 under on the day. Strap in, folks, because we have arrived at a par 3 that is all you can handle. 249 yards, 6th, better than 230 yards to the front of the green with bunkers front and back. Good luck. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So we'll finish that off. It's a par, and his score will stay at -2. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 6th, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards.
Yes, sir, that's well done.
That is started right, and that is trouble. No, that is where the creek starts to open up a bit, and that is into the water here at 7. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5.
This hole's been a bit of a struggle, but beautiful short shot and a chance to get away with a par.
Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Short par 4-8. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan, I love seeing guys go for it on a short par 4. Try to get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love the moxie, though. I mean, the fact that people want to try and do this, that's what this game's all about. Give it a go. Laying up gets you nothing. As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed today.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8.
This is why so many players today favour distance. Good tee shot down there, nice and close to the green. Even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And that'll move him to 7 under par. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4-8, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one. This one starting a little left off the tee. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Frank, what's ahead now on this approach shot at the long par 4 9th?
What's in favour for the player, Rich, is the fact that both the left and the right side of the green slope back towards the middle. So you can almost use them like sideboards.
This is a 13-footer. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. The 11th hole is 592 yards. It's obviously a par 5, and it is the longest hole here at Quail Hollow. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Pretty good. That all that remains for a birdie 4. How about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday.
The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
Looking at 114 yards to the front, 145 to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
That ball was sitting up beautifully on the fairway too, and the strike was just delightful, but a little too much spin, but still inside 10 feet.
Everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. We arrive here at the 456-yard 12th. Another beautiful par 4 here at Quail Hollow. There are plenty. No real trouble to speak of. If you find the fairway off the tee, you'll have a good angle at this green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4. And that ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. Just 5 feet left. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and a chance at birdie is yours. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And this will stay a one-shot lead.
Out of the par 4 14th, it's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards. But Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Chance now for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he'll move to 11 under par. We now come to the final par 5 of the day, the picturesque 577-yard 15th dogleg left with a second shot over water. This hole is not for the faint of heart. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
10-foot putt left. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole, 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile, and it begins with the 506-yard par 4 16. And that will get into the bunker at the right elbow of this 16th fairway. Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Now this for another birdie. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost. And it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making 2. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
From close range, this for a 2. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. There aren't many golf courses that are both menacing and beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18th. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, though, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole.
Well, that is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, live third-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Yeah, bunkers all around this first hole, and that will lead to an early test. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand, and a good chance to save par. Safely in. It's a par here at the first. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. A dogleg right at the first and a dogleg left here at Quail Hollow second. Another excellent par 4 here, this one measuring around 450 yards.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Now this from 166 yards out.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
Dead center on the reed. Got to keep the pace up and get it up the hill.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament. Arriving now at the 483-yard par 4 third, avoid the fairway bunker in the landing zone on the right, and birdie is a possibility. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location on the approach of the third?
Second shot plays a little bit uphill, plus that general slope from left to right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship, this 4th hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area over here where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
Okay, a good shot and a putt for birdie here at number 4. 13 feet away. Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Next on tap, another challenging par 4. This one, the 449-yard 5th. Split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area at the dogleg to the right. You should have a good angle to this green. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Readying for his second now from the right side of the fairway.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 14 under. Now to the longest par 3 on the golf course. It is the 6th, 249 yards. Does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky, and it can easily come up short.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, this one's all about a light touch in the hands. There's really not a lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he moves to 15 under. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7th. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side, presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, and you have a good chance to get home in 2. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. See what kind of pop you have in the bat here. Can you get there? It's 346 yards, this par 4 8th. Turn it on here and make something happen. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Then I have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to minus 18.
Down to the ninth, better than 500 yards, and it is a par 4. Is this one of the hardest holes on the course, Frank?
It certainly is. It's a great way to finish this front 9. Dogleg left, and they put the bunker right where you want to aim it, down that right side. So now you've got to go a little closer to the trees. But don't go left. Please don't go left.
That's going to be up the left-hand side. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. Chance now for another birdie.
There's really not a lot in this. It's going to get a little help from the slope, but not a lot to it.
That one led perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6 under par. We start the inward half with the longest hole at Quail Hollow, 592-yard par 5. Fairly straight. Avoid that fairway bunker on the left and let it rip. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Not a long putt, but a side hiller for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he gets it to 20 under par. Next up, the 462-yard par 4 11th, slight dogleg to the left. Carry the corner to avoid the bunker at the elbow. You'll have a great look at the green. And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. So this is second now, trying to get this out cleanly.
Good clean strike out of the fairway bunker, safely on the green and inside 20 feet.
Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 21 under par.
Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or miss with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
From an ideal location, middle of the fairway, this is second.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. That one safely in, and it's a par here at 12. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and the chance at birdie is yours. You know, in this game, you don't just hit the shot. You have to see the shot, and that's a really good example right there. Excellent. A dead-on look here for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Here's another chance to be a hero. It's a par 4, and it's just under 350 yards. Give it some thought. You're feeling limber. You're launching them a long ways. How about this par 4? Gonna try and peel that one off the left side.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
So, after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And he's going to move to 23 under par.
15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You could say that on any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play.
What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, another thunderbolt right there. What a putt. He can't seem to do anything wrong in this round. Wow. Here it is, folks, the Green Mile, one of the most daunting finishing stretches in the game. It begins with a 506-yard par 4 16th, a dogleg to the right, demanding a draw on the second shot to take on the water. Missed the green right. It is a treacherous downhill shot to a green that runs away to the water. Good luck. That one looking a little right. This is an approach shot that will really test a player. Second to the 16th.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. As if 16 wasn't hard enough, now you take a look at this 190-yard par 3 17th, almost entirely over water to that green. Take a deep breath, refocus, and hit a shot. That just does manage to carry the water, and it's into the bunker, but that's one where you hold your breath the whole way over. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Here we go, the par 4 18th, the final 494 yards of this Green Mile. And it is no walk in the park, is it, Frank?
No, and the decision you have to make on the tee as well, Rich. You can see the stream all the way down the left side, plus the bunker on the right. So the decision is, do I hit 3-wood or something just short of the bunker, around 290 yards? Or do I have a club that can go 320 to the narrowest part of the fairway? So, fairway, longer shot, risk, shorter shot, your decision.
Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Final approach shot of the day here at 18. Frank, what's the key?
A nice high shot that just holds from that left side would be perfect. But it's so hard to get the ball all the way back because this second shot is played slightly uphill, nearly 3/4 of a club. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
That's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will wind up an absolutely mind-blowing round of 57. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway score. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green, but a birdie putt on tap. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. He moves to 28 under par.
Now to the second hole, the par 4, and Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left, and those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. No use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill. There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Now a second from 164 yards out.
Perhaps a little too ambitious on that approach shot, trying to get it to spin that much from behind the flag. Still, outside chance for birdie.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he'll get that score to minus 29. Well, from the tee, you can see plainly what you need to do, or in this case, not do. You don't want to hit it in that fairway bunker in the landing zone here at this 483-yard hole. It is the par 4 third. driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Getting set now for the second shot here at the third. Break it down for us, Frank.
There's 3 ridges in this green, Rich, so you've got to be aware on where exactly the flag is. Jack Nicklaus always told me hole high, that was the goal. Little left, but hole high and inside 10 feet. Well done.
This will move to his right for birdie. He'll say he should have made that. And a little too much movement on that. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. First par 3 of the day here at Quail Hollow is not a long one. It's just 167 yards, the fourth. But if you get too aggressive, and that's understandable given you have a short iron in your hands, you can end up in one of those 3 bunkers guarding the front of the green. So be careful, and club selection is important here. Okay, he'll have putter in hand, but a long look coming up from the back portion of this green. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, that one finished off for a par. He'll stay at 29 under. Back to another par 4, the fifth. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill, Rich. It should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put one bunker on the left side, as you can see, that is about 330 yards to get past it. And those 2 bunkers on the right. So what was a wide fairway has all of a sudden shrunk down to the position exactly where you want to hit it.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
133 the number. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
I like the looks of this one.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
A 6-footer now for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he's going to move to 30 under par. This par 3 has it all. It is a brute, 249 yards, the 6th. And really simply, you have to strike your golf ball here. If you don't, you pay a price. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. A chance maybe to run something back there for his second.
A real masterclass in the short game.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. He'll remain 30 under par. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 sixth, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So now this, just outside 10 feet for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help. But even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered, and that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green. It's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Now this for another birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain well under par. From a drivable par 4 to a long par 4. We finished the outward 9 with a 505-yard 9th. Avoid the fairway bunker on the right, and you'll have a good look at a green flanked by 2 bunkers. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Second shot coming now from just over 170 yards. This one looks right on point.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6-under par. The 11th hole is 592 yards. It's obviously a par 5, and it is the longest hole here at Quail Hollow. looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. This par 4 11th at 462 yards with a slight dogleg to the left is all about positioning. And with one good tee shot, you carry the corner and avoid that bunker right at the elbow. You're going to be able to attack and maybe walk off with a birdie 3.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
He's got 135 yards to the front, 146 to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
A great opportunity here for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. It's another really pretty hole, and there's so many here at Quail Hollow, just so lush. Not a ton of trouble here on this par 4. You're not getting the fairway off the tee. Again, it's green light situation.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th. You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Par 3 13th hole, 208 yards, and this begins a series of holes that will test even our best players.
And the fast green on top of it. You know, Quail Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the quickest greens on the PGA Tour. Anything above the hole on this green is going to be very, very fast. Also, the right side of this green, if you look carefully, if you try and hit your iron shot of the right side, it has a tendency to kick further right, and more than often, it actually rolls off the green.
This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. And now it's on to the 14th, another drivable par 4. This one measuring under 350 yards. Water all along the left side of the fairway, and a long, slender green awaits.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
So after a big drive, just a little chip remaining here for his second from short of the green. Chance now for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. It doglegs to the left. And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. I'm loving this round of golf. More shots, more touch. Another great one there.
The putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole. 16, 17, and 18. They call it the... Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. These are always tricky. Severe downhill to that green.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he'll gain another one and move to 38 under par. So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost. And it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making two. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Our day at beautiful Quail Hollow ends with a 494-yard par 4 18. Downhill tee shot is framed by a nasty bunker on the right and the stream on the left side. The uphill second shot can still land in the stream on the left, so delicacy is required. Trying to stay as far away from the creek as possible, but this is a problem too, as it's into the fairway bunker.
So close to being a great shot. That ball sailed out of the fairway bunker and a little unlucky not to stay on the putting surface. I dare say, in a British accent, it trundled off the green.
Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that will not quite be enough to get into the 50s, but still, that'll be a 60. What a round. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports, you play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories, that's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden the way it was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was, knock it to a foot, knock it to another foot, another birdie, another eagle. Just incredible. They just boat raced the field.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.